coming, supporting me and my sister. You know, it was a very successful night.
Well, it wasn't, before we get to the media for questions, it was a long day. Sebastian, you were, I think I saw you on the shuttle coming to the arena at like 1:30. I mean, you were not fighting till 8:30, 9 o'clock, but you came with your sister, you watched her prepare, you were there ringside watching her fight earlier in the afternoon, then you went ahead and handled your business. So credit to you for being such a proud brother, and your sister was cheering for you as much as you were cheering for her in the fight. I love seeing the Fundora family. With that being said, I will turn it over to the media for questions. Who's got the first question for the Fighting Fundora family? Keith?
Congratulations, Sebastian.
Thank you.
Can you tell us how tough of a guy he was in that no matter what you hit him with, it just seemed like he wasn't going away?
I figured with this fight, he was going to be a tough guy because, you know, all the crap everybody was talking about him, you know, that first round knockout. And with that, I know he was going to come out with a big heart, probably a bigger heart than anybody I ever fought because he had something to prove. And we just worked from that. We knew he was going to be a tough guy. He obviously learned from that fight with Spence. So, you know, that 12 wins, 12
Straight wins.
12 straight wins, it meant something.
Next question. Who wants the microphone? Over there.
Sebastian, congratulations. I want to say it was the end of the 11th, you guys kind of finished an exchange, the bell rang, and then you kind of tapped this lever.
Hey, Steve, sorry, not to cut you off, but we want the stream to be able to pick up your question.
Put that on. Oh, my bad. Okay, I got it.
There we go.
Better?
No,
Go ahead.
give him the mic.
This one. There we go.
Just want to make sure everyone hears the
Got
question.
me?
Yeah.
All right. Sebastian, congratulations. I want to say it was the end of the 11th round. You know, his face was getting busted up. He was bleeding. You know, he kind of looked like Lupin, similar to, you know, just his face getting swollen up. And I saw you guys kind of tap gloves. Was there maybe a little moment between you guys kind of like, all right, we're almost there. We're almost at the end of it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was enjoying the fight as much as me. You know, it was a great fight. It was a great fight for the fans as well. And I was just in the moment, you know, maybe it's a little, you get that little from sparring, like hey, good round, you know, you got me with a good punch or whatever it is. But just like, let's finish this up.
Hey Sebastian, Josh Gross from the LA Daily News, congratulations.
Thank you.
When you're deciding to fight from the outside or fight on the inside, what's the determining factor there? Are you taking it as it comes, or is this a purely game plan decision?
Well, I felt like the first 4 rounds I boxed because I wanted to not just show myself, but my father and everybody else that we can box. I mean, we've been doing that the whole camp, boxing, lots of range. But I felt like it was moving a little bit too slow for me, and I wanted to excite the fans a little bit more, you know, give them their money's worth. And we went in there, we banged, we did the normal Italian Inferno style, and we got the fans riled up, and yeah, we got the job done.
Hey Sebastian, Miguel Maravilla with Fight News. This was obviously, it was a hard-fought victory, going the distance. He gave you everything you wanted. What do you want next? Who do you plan on calling out?
Of what we are, the WBC mandatory, you know, but well, the winner of Charlo and Sue, hopefully, or any of the top 10, I'll take any of them.
And Gabriela, how would you, first of all, congratulations, how would you assess your performance and how impressed are you?
Very impressed. I think it was a great show. I gave the fans fireworks, like I said I was going to do all week. Sebastian did great too. Put on a great show, closed the night spectacular. So it was a great night. It was a fun night.
Raise your hand if you have questions for the Fighting Fundora family. Go ahead.
Ocampo with Fight Club. For the both of you guys, obviously you fight on the same card, you both keep your undefeated records, and you're fighting close to home. How special is this win for the both of you compared to some of your previous?
Very, very special. I felt not nervous for this fight, but just more jitters, you know, because we're closer to home. We're in Southern California. All our fans are here. I'm pretty sure I heard a lot of people yell at Coachella. And, you know, I was like, oh man, there's a lot of people from Coachella here. So it's just a great feeling, you know. I get like emotional when I'm walking towards the ring because it's just everybody's here for us, you know, to support us. And we started so small, and to be where we're at. I'm headlining right here on Showtime TV. You know, it's a dream come true.
Yeah, but like saying what he said, exciting, almost surreal moment. So moment where you don't realize until you're on that ring in the stage. So, and everybody's kind of just clapping and cheering and shouting your name. So it's exciting, and just thank you to the fans that came out to support us.
Got questions for Sebastian Fundora?
Sebastian?
Yes.
Whatever you're back, Marcos Dieguez. Two questions. One, at any point did you feel that you were close to stopping him? It looked like the commissioner at one point was taking a very, very close at him. Ringside, we're thinking like, oh wow, he's getting close to being stopped. Did you ever sense that?
I did actually, but well, he pulled through, and he finished the fight, and hats off to him.
Second question is, what is your assessment of the referee? I know that he kind of got into the fight. I believe he said that the corner should be fine on Ocampo's part because of the water on the ground and the ice. But what was your assessment of all that?
Well, he does his job always. You know, he's one of those celebrity referees. You know, but he's always doing the big fights, so he always makes the right calls. I have no judgment on his work. You know, if he says he's the one commanding the ring, so you know, I'm never really gonna say anything about the ref. The ref does his job, and I do mine.
Good answer.
Raise your hand if you have questions for Keith Heidig's got another question for him.
Sebastian, Marcus Hayes, also Fight Hub TV. Congratulations to both you and Gabriella on both of your victories
Thank you.
tonight. I watched an interview of you guys this past weekend, and you talked about the lineage of your family fighting. Can you briefly tell us all about that and what it means to both you and Gabriella?
Well, it's a big factor in our life. It's probably the biggest thing in our life. You know, we've been boxing since we were little. We've been around boxing since we were little. So, you know, without boxing, I think there's no Fundora. You know, it's that extreme. So, you know, it's just everything in us. You know, it's in our blood, and we're gonna be here for a long time.
He said all the words.
Sebastian, obviously you'll keep a close eye on the Charlo Zoo fight. What kind of chance do you give Zoo of pulling off what would obviously be an upset, and who do you think will win and why?
I do have Charlo for the win, but you know, I won't even be surprised if Sue wins. Sue's a strong pressure fighter, and I think Charlo does have a hard time with that. But again, I think Charlo's a harder hitter, so that's definitely going to be the difference.
He'll knock him out, you think?
Yeah, I think so. I think he can. I'm not saying he is, but I think he can.
Keith's question was, does he think that Charlo will knock out Tim Zero? And you heard Sebastian's answers.
I got a question for Sebastian. What song are you guys going to sing for karaoke?
Alright, got my go-to song, Cruel Summer by Bananarama, or Dream On by Aerosmith.
And I don't sing until everybody starts like getting tired, so they don't pay attention to me no more.
Virgil Ortiz tweeted that you came out to Metallica. That's a guaranteed W. You got the win. What do you think about Virgil and just you like Metallica? You like rock, metal? Just give us a little bit of tip.
I love rock. I love heavy rock. You know, that's also something we always train with. Shout out to Virgil. You know, he's a future world champion and super or welterweight. You know, a strong fighter.
We got final question.
Okay, Charles Hill, Intelligent Boxing. Congratulations, Sebastian, Gabriella. How does it feel when you have to watch your sister fight on a night that you're headlining? And also, do you two have any mutual goals in the sport of boxing?
I was excited, you know, because she's always trained with me. She's always doing these camps with me. So to have her fight on the same card as me is like a double whammy for me. I'm gonna get my fight in, and she's gonna get hers. So I get to see both of us, you know, compete. You know, and I'm pretty sure she has the same motivational or whatever as me. You know, she wants to become a champion, just like me. I'm pretty sure she wants to be a multi-divisional champion as well. And that's what I want to do. You know, we'll see what the future holds for us.
All right, we have one final question. By all means, go ahead and ask your Fighting Fundora family.
Sebastian, first of all, congratulations both of you. Omar Godinez with Fighter's Voice.
Thank you.
How do you feel a fight with you against the winner of Charlo and Zoo would go, do you think you will fight on the inside, or do you think you will fight a little bit of a smarter fight on the outside and box him out?
I feel like now I feel like whatever. With this fight, I win. I mean, I usually always go inside to fight on the inside. I do it myself, but I really felt it like whenever I wanted to go inside, I went inside. Whenever I wanted to box outside, I boxed outside. Now it's not even what the other opponent is gonna do, it's what I wanna do. So we'll see how I feel that day.
That means his confidence is growing. That's problematic for the rest of the super welterweight division. I know Steven Espinosa's in the house. I think his eyes lit up when he was hearing Sebastian Fundora, the winner of Charlo and Zoo. Come on, are you kidding me? Final thoughts from you, both of you. Gabriella, we'll let you go first.
I just want to thank the fans and Showtime and PBC and TGV Slam Promotions. You guys, we put on a great show tonight, so I hope the fans enjoy it, and thank you.
Same thing. Thank you to everybody that came out and supported. Thank you, Jose, for the pictures. Thank you, Alicia. And thank you for everybody in the PBC team, Samson as well. Thank you always, Samson, and thank you to my father, my mother, Coach Ben, of course, and everybody else that helped out.
Sebastian and Gabriella Fundora victorious here tonight at Dignity Health Sports Park. Sebastian Fundora, second straight main event, and still the interim WBC Super Welterweight Champion of the world, Sebastian Fundora and his sister, Gabriella Fundora. Thank you so much for watching Showtime Championship Boxing, presented by Premier Boxing Champion.